Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to the Unknown Empire Weekly Podcast. My name is Ted. Today I am joined with Minnie Messina.
Heyo!
And Ben from Boombox.
Hello!
Couldn't decide which one to go with, so I went with both.
That's fair. I sound like an NPC. Hello.
You are. This is our music bot.
Hello.
Yep. My mind completely went blank here.
Why the ninth?
Okay.
Oh my god.
A few things to address here. We are missing a member this week because one of our hosts has decided to drop out.
Yeah.
I guess he double booked himself or something.
He is
That
no
is
longer
famous.
with us. He's not dead or anything.
What?
He's just not with us right now.
Zaya Layer is no longer with us.
Oh god.
In this chat. I mean, he's
You know.
off doing something else.
He's
but
still
he's no
alive,
longer with us in this
but
chat.
Yeah.
At least we hope,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to react to this.
But we did replace him with a fourth topic this week.
Hurrah!
That's how much our members mean to us. They're about the same as a podcast topic.
Damn. I guess we gotta... that puts things into perspective.
Yeah. Noted.
Any one of you could be replaced with a podcast topic at any time.
Glad to be a new member.
Yes, you have joined the Empire this
I
week.
have.
Officially.
We should probably make that announcement right here, right now.
Welcome to the server.
Hello. Hello.
Join the
We actually
Minchino
get to
clan.
record in the UE Discord this week instead of the fan server.
Yeah. I'm excited to.
Speaking of which, if you guys want to hang out with us, fan server link in the description below.
Mm-hmm.
Boom.
Same with plug for UE.
Yes.
But yeah, we have some topics this week, don't we, guys?
Yeah,
Indeed
we
we do.
4 of them. I think I've already covered that. But our first topic here, we're going to be talking about not some serious topics, but stuff that has happened because of real life circumstances.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna throw a little disclaimer out here before we start this topic. There's a lot of serious stuff going on in our world right now. Stuff that just there's a time and place to talk about that stuff. And although we probably have our opinions on it, and we're not trying to make it a lighthearted issue at all,
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But the podcast is not a place to talk about that kind of stuff.
Right.
So nor is anything really on the UE channel or the Unknown Empire SMP or any of that.
Right.
So we can't, some of our members might make videos on their channel. I don't know. I don't know people's plans. But
Right.
in terms of like SMP videos and stuff, we're not going to have any of that topic on here.
Right.
On there, just because that's not the place for those kind of conversations.
Yeah, and we're not.
I can honestly agree to that.
Yeah, we're not ignoring the topic. It still exists, and we all have feelings on it. It's just not a place to discuss that.
We all know of it. We just I've been seeing. I just want to make it clear. Just because we aren't tweeting about it, just because we aren't talking about it, doesn't mean we don't know about it. We don't have our opinions on it.
Right.
We don't support it or not support depending on how people feel, depending on what's topic we're talking about too and everything. There's a lot of stuff going on in the world.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of issues, but
There are plenty of
don't,
sources to find that information anyway, so we
yeah.
might as well just here's a little place where you can hear about something else for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And that's again, not to say that we're denying anything's going on or dismissing anything, but there's probably more reliable sources than us anyway to talk about that stuff to begin with.
Right.
Yep. So if you're listening, you're one of those people who are of the opinion if they don't make their ideas and their opinions on the subject public that they don't care. That's not true. We
Yeah, definitely.
we care about our world. We care about the situations going on. We just
Mm-hmm.
don't think it's appropriate to make it public on stuff like this.
Right.
Yeah. With that said, what's first on
Anyway,
our
on to the
agenda
actual
for today?
Due to some of the circumstances going on, Sega has decided... I opened the wrong Google tab. Sega has decided to delay their PS5 games event.
Not Sega.
Sony?
Sony. There you go.
Sony. Like I said, I opened the long tab.
Got you.
Anyway, they released a statement saying we have decided to postpone the PlayStation 5 event scheduled for June 4th, which is actually in 2 days from now, from recording. But while we understand gamers worldwide are excited to see the PS5 games, we do not feel right now is the time for celebration. And for now, we want to stand back and allow more important voices to be heard.
Yeah. I mean, so I guess that's fair. That still sucks, but I guess that's fair.
Right. The main question here is that a good move by Sony?
Well, I mean, I feel like that's a pretty... I don't even think righteous is the right word. It's a big thing, and they are addressing what is happening. I like that they say right now is not the time for celebration, and they want to step back and allow more important voices to be heard. That shows empathy on Sony's part. That shows respectfulness and awareness of current events, you know? I'm sure that... I'm sure the world would be the same place if they had still had it scheduled for June 4th and done it on June 4th. But they're justified in pushing it back. Personally, I don't follow PS5. I don't follow Sony that much. So I wouldn't have been interested really in the PS5 event. But I do think that with all the crap that's going on right now, it would be nice to have something to be hyped about, something to be ready for.
Right. It's like in my mind, past 3-4 months there's been a sickness. We can't use the actual name around the world.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And all kinds of gaming events have been canceled. Just non-stop, Nintendo's canceled a ton of their stuff as far as we know.
Yeah.
E3 got canceled. Mm-hmm. The majority of announcements have been canceled over the last 3 months, and we've been left with very little.
Yeah.
And now here comes PlayStation and canceling stuff, and I feel like enough has been canceled.
That's a fair point, too.
Now is the time where we start building up our world, not tearing it down even farther.
Yeah.
And I know this is about gaming. That's kind of,
No, but it's
gaming's not going to bring up our world, but
I kind of
it's
see
time
it
for
from
everyone,
both sides.
including gaming too.
I kind of see it from both sides, to be honest, because it's like on one hand they don't want to be insensitive to the situation going on right now,
right?
Because it is quite the situation, to be fair.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like I do see it from your side too, Ticket, where it's like, come on, like, haven't we had enough people shying away from doing stuff, and there's just too much of everything just getting shut down, and so the world has shut down, and it sucks, and it needs to get back up on its feet, and it can only do that if we start doing stuff again. We can't just not do stuff. But I don't know, I see it from both sides, and I can't really answer whether or not it's a good move for Sony or whether it isn't, because I'm like, I don't know, like, on both from both sides it both is and isn't. But I don't think if they made the choice to do it anyway, I think it would be the same thing. It wouldn't be a good move, but it wouldn't be a bad move either. It'd be the same.
I'd say that this is probably a better move. Honestly, if they just decided to do it anyways and still had a post about this, everything that's going on right now is not okay and stuff like that, that, again, nothing would have changed. But I think that this is a good move on Sony's part, because even the people that are like, dang, I was looking forward to this event for however long, they're still going to be like, I can understand it at least. No one is going to hate Sony. No one is going to not buy a PS5 for this reason.
as far as I can tell, there's enough hate and all kinds of stuff going around as it is, and I'm just like, you know what? It's not even worth getting upset about in my eyes.
Yeah. Definitely.
That's just my take on it, because like I just feel like there's more important things that we need to be worrying about right now. So
Way more. Mm-hmm.
I don't know. The decision does make sense to me, whether it's a good move or not.
Right. I know that. Reading right here. Sony's decision follows a similar move by EA to delay its Madden NFL 21 event today, and Google's decision to delay its Android 11 beta announcement. Sony has not yet revealed the new date for the PS5 event. I don't know why I, at least till right now, have not heard about EA's decision or Google's decision.
Yeah, I didn't know about it till just now as well.
Nor
Yeah.
I.
So I guess just PS5 is bigger than Google. I guess it's just maybe Sony put a little message with theirs, and that's what's getting all the attention.
Possibly.
I think it's more just the fact that the PS5 is something that we've been following for a long time on the podcast. Anyway,
That's also true.
Mm-hmm.
so it's definitely something that kind of caught our attention.
Yeah.
That's where I don't think really any of us really play Madden to the extent where this would have caught our attention.
Right.
Stuff like that.
Definitely.
I don't really play any sports games, actually.
But yeah.
No, yeah, I don't know. I mean, the only sports game I will play is Wii Sports Resort.
That's a good time.
And honestly, that is the truest sports game, other than like VR sports games, but like that is the truest sports game because you actually kind of work out while you're doing it. So, you know.
I'm waiting for I mean, I guess you can't it's kind of sport game, kind of not, but new like 51 games or something that's coming on the Switch.
I got
That
you.
does have a few games like bowling on it, you know.
Right.
Stuff like
yeah,
that.
I'm excited for that.
Be good.
Yeah.
But moving on, while Sony is not making announcements, it's quite a few people who are, including Sega, who has announced that they are remaking their Game Gear Micro.
Interesting.
Yes.
This is something I didn't really know about, but this thing, it's like it could fit in the palm of your hand.
Oh yeah.
And they're celebrating 60 years.
It's a long time.
Of I guess gaming and stuff, so they are remaking their old console, one of their old consoles.
Huh. Yeah. That's the picture.
I'm actually surprised they're remaking the Game Gear, though. I mean, I used to play the Game Gear a lot, but like, I didn't think that they would actually like go through with a remake of it, kind of thing. It's interesting, though.
Yeah.
I never even knew this existed. This was, I was stuck with my Game Boy.
Yeah.
I had everything I wanted, just sitting there playing Pokemon on the Game Boy.
I feel that. I totally feel that.
Well, I mean, I'm reading a little bit here. Link, and it, I guess Nintendo made one a while back. That's just a little tiny Game Boy, like. You know,
the Game Boy, the Game Boy Micro.
Yeah.
I don't know how anybody could play that thing. It was so tiny.
Yeah, I mean, it did only have a few buttons, but still.
I mean, yeah, but
Tiny.
that thing was teeny tiny.
Yeah.
Some people loved it though, and I'm like, you know what? Fair enough, but I don't get how. I mean, you're talking to someone whose eyes barely work in general, so me saying I don't get how somebody could see something that small is.
Yeah. Okay.
You
that
know,
makes sense.
take that statement with
Right.
however you will.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know if this is coming to America or not, but it says that this console will be released in Japan on October 6th of this year
Okay.
for 4,980 yen.
Okay. Let's
Which is
pull
about
up.
$46 in
Gotcha.
American standards, and it will be releasing in 4 different colors.
Huh.
Ooh.
So
Yes.
if you like to buy Japanese stuff off playasia.com or whatever that site is. There you go.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like there's
Snap.
there's so many like different remakes of consoles by, non-official remakes of consoles out there that it's just
I still want my GameCube remake.
That would be very nice.
Facts. We need to
That
find
lunchbox needs to be in my
forget
room.
GameCube remake. Just make the Virtual Console on the Switch.
Yeah.
Or that.
Or just
That would work as well.
Yeah.
Port all the games over that way.
Someone
I mean, they're sort of doing that, but they are taking their time.
Oh, they're not gonna do that with the GameCube. The next one they do is
I'm
probably
sure
gonna be
not.
like N64 or something.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, no. If they do GameCube at all, it's gonna be a long time.
A few years. I mean, the Switch. I think they said that the Switch is about halfway through its life cycle now.
Dang.
Which is like weirdly quick to me.
Which means
Yeah.
it's been 3 years, so the Switch.
I
is
know,
gonna last,
but like
you
it
know,
feels like it
almost-
just got here to me.
Yeah, right?
they're saying about 6 years for its lifestyle. I think the 3DS went 13 or something like that.
It definitely went for a long time. That is
It
for
went
sure.
for a long time, but
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm just waiting for someone to somehow take a GameCube, turn it into, like, slap a screen on it, slap a, 2 Joy-Cons on it, and make it tiny and portable, and give it to me. That way I can play these games,
it's the only one in the world, and you have
Yes,
it.
and it's mine.
Someone made it just for you.
But
I'm gonna kill you for it, but
Okay, well, I'll kill you beyond the grave, and then I'll get it back. It's fine.
And then I'll kill you beyond the grave and get it.
I'm undead now, so good luck
Rip.
with that.
Just in every dimension, we're gonna be constantly killing each other for it.
But I just want to play Super Mario Sunshine. Dang. I mean, sure, there's emulators online, but
Right.
it's not the same thing.
Have you heard the rumor, which is pretty much, I think, guaranteed going to happen at this point? There was a rumor that they were going to be making a Return to Form Paper Mario, which we got the announcement for a few weeks ago.
I remember that.
And with that rumor, it said they were going to be remaking Mario 64,
Ooh. I mean, that kind of already
Mario
happened with
Sunshine,
Odyssey.
and Mario Galaxy for the Nintendo Switch
Oh, okay.
to celebrate Mario's anniversary this year.
Oh, that's so cool. I mean, I feel like they kind of already remade Mario 64 with Mario Odyssey. That was a fun game.
That was good, yeah.
I can totally
Mario
see.
Odyssey was great.
Yes. I can totally see, like, honestly, Nintendo wouldn't really have to change much. Like, they could probably keep it the same graphics, the same text files. I know nothing about
Mario 64 with Odyssey controls would be glorious.
Definitely. But yeah, just...
That would be amazing.
Mm-hmm.
You could break the game so hard with just cap jumping.
To be
Yes.
honest, they probably could fit the full 64 game in just like a Mario Odyssey DLC update.
Probably.
Yeah. But I don't want to have to buy... I borrowed Mario Odyssey from a friend. I gave it back to her, but I don't want to have to buy Mario Odyssey just so I can play Mario 64 when I can do that with an emulator,
That
Like,
I get that.
definitely, yeah, definitely if it's like $5, I'm gonna
Yeah.
slurp that bad boy up. I don't know. But, yeah.
Interesting word choice.
Mm-hmm.
I plan on buying it when it's released.
I got you.
If they ever officially announce it.
Yeah.
Because it's Mario. How do you not buy Mario?
Honestly.
I feel that.
But speaking of Nintendo,
Woo.
earlier this morning, Nintendo of Japan, or I guess you could say Pokemon of Japan, released a new trailer for the
Yes.
Isle of Armor and the Crown Tundra Pokemon DLC.
Yes.
And, I mean, as you know, none of us are really that big into Pokemon.
Nope, not at all.
Yeah, we
Mhm.
never talk about it.
I'm not named after one in the slightest. What are you talking about?
No.
Oh, yeah. No, I definitely didn't memorize like
And-
almost 1,000.
You know, you could tell by looking at every podcast. You know, we just tried to avoid the topic completely.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, there's really nothing else to talk about. So.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So freaking
Anyway.
Pokemon of Japan updated. No, they released a new look at the DLCs. Sorry, I'm taking over your job.
Only in Japan, which is strange.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Rude.
No, like it was only on the Japan channel, I should say. So everyone got it.
Mm-hmm.
And then just an hour ago, from recording, Nintendo Japan uploaded a TV spot for the DLC as well.
Aggron is back. Sorry.
Really?
Yes, we all have a list in front of us right now. The Pokemon returning.
I love Aggron. I love Dredagon, the most forgettable Pokemon from Gen 5. I have
Who now?
Dredagon.
Yeah.
He's got like a red spiky
It was
face.
a joke.
Oh.
I don't like Druddigon that much, honestly.
You are bad. You suck. Dredagon is bomb.
Hey, I get Talonflame back. That's all I want.
Meh.
Talonflame? Talonflame.
Talonflame.
Talonflame's pretty
Flame.
sweet. It's pretty sweet. I ain't
And
gonna lie.
Absol. Absol's pretty good.
Oh, Absol.
Like Absol.
Absol. I love Absol. I love Absol.
Still sad
It'd be
that
better
Megas
if they
aren't
brought
really
the
a thing.
Mega Stones with her, you know?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, I'm sad that Megas aren't really a thing in Gen 8.
Yeah.
This is coming from someone who has yet to play Gen
It's
8.
in the code, but there's a good chance that it was just taken from Sun and Moon.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. Sorry, I was typing real quick to see what Pokemon are getting introduced. Man, if only you could just give me the list and start. There we go. Okay, cool.
There are so many. I don't want to read them off because it would take a while. But
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm just gonna go through Garchomp. He's gonna be put back in there.
Nice.
Magnezone.
Yes.
Load of legendaries: Mewtwo, Kyogre, Groudon, Zekrom, Reshiram.
the legendaries, as far as I know, do not come back until the Crown Tundra,
Oh, okay.
which is
That's unfortunate.
not going to be to the end of the year. We
Yeah.
should say that we were given a release date for the
Really?
Isle of Armor being June 17th, 2020.
Hey,
Hmm.
that's coming up
Oh,
pretty quick.
nice. Yeah. it
So
is.
that's about 2 weeks.
Okay. Hey, Cryogonal's
too
coming
bad.
back. Zora. Yes.
He's excited.
I like Zorua. I think it's adorable.
Yes. First thing I did when Ultra Sun and Moon came out, I picked my starter. Forget what I picked. And I caught me a Zora because I never got a chance to in Gen 5. I realized that you can only get it through internet-based stuff way too late when there was no more DS Wi-Fi or whatever. So my hopes were dashed.
You can get
So have you
Zorua
guys
in
seen-
like Omega, Ruby, and Alpha Sapphire.
Yeah, but I don't have that, so.
You can catch them.
Okay.
I accidentally caught one with a Master Ball, and
Oh.
I cried.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
I was very sad that day. It wasn't even a shiny.
Oh, that's rip, dude.
Yeah. It was a rough day. But right. So there's all kinds of crazy new stuff coming to this though, isn't it?
Yeah, I was
Yes.
looking at the trailer this morning, and it looks like, based on what I could see, it almost looks like because it adds a new wild area. Each one adds a new wild area into the game, and it actually looks like the two are actually going to be connected
Ooh.
Oh, the two
when
DLC.
both come out.
Oh, yeah, because
Yeah, the wild. It almost looks like one big wild area,
yeah,
I am
and you
intrigued.
just can't go to half of it or something.
yeah. I don't know how they're gonna do that. This area is under construction.
But there's also a picture on Cerebi.net that makes it look like it's a single area as well.
They're just gonna have some person there going, "You can't get past here. I'm drawing footprints in the ground."
Yeah. some dumb things like that.
I'm
Oh
I'm
man, I
tracking
can't
the
step
footprints
over
of a
these
rare-
footprints.
I'm tracking footprints of a rare Pokemon. Turns out it's his own footprints.
Uh-huh. Gosh, I hated that.
That's probably what they're gonna do, is some weird excuse like that.
Uh-huh.
Which would actually
Yeah.
make me laugh if they did that.
Oh yeah, that'd be great. That'd be great.
But yeah, they're adding some new features to this as well, to the game as well.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and stuff like the Max Soup or Gigamax Soup,
Yes.
which essentially the idea is you could take a Pokemon who has the ability to Gigamax, like for example the starter Pokemon
Mm-hmm.
from that generation, feed them this Gigamax Soup, and they will now have the ability to Gigamax.
Which
I see.
is crazy.
Meaning I can now take my shiny starters and Gigamax them.
Oh, yeah. Whoa. I'm pumped, dude. Pumped.
I'm actually quite curious
It's-
to see
yeah.
it all play out, honestly.
Really?
It's gonna be exciting.
Okay. I mean,
I don't have a list in front of me, but we also have new moves in the game.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, we do. Where was that?
10 different new moves.
Dang.
That brings
That's
the move
crazy.
total up to like what?
Oh
a
no, here
million?
we go. 6 different moves
Got you.
that we know of.
Okay. Anything?
Jungle Healing,
Ooh.
Wicked Blow,
Okay.
Surging Strikes, Burning Jealousy,
Okay.
Okay.
Grassy Glide, and Cell Side Arm.
Okay, so
Huh.
obviously these aren't going to be just generic moves. These are all going to be legendary signature moves.
They kind of sound like the secret moves for Let's Go Eevee and Let's Go Pikachu.
I want to know
honestly.
what Burning Jealousy
Mm.
is.
I know, right?
Yeah, I have a
It's a
feeling-
fire move.
It's a fire move.
It is.
They honestly just
Interesting.
sound like those secret moves for the Pikachu.
This
and Eevee,
move
though.
creates
Yeah.
a pool of damage, damaging all opponent Pokemon.
Okay.
Okay. I mean,
So it sounds like it would be a good for like a triple battle type thing.
oh yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it's Galarian birds, because the only fire
Well,
type.
no, because Galarian Birds I don't think comes out to Crown Tundra. And this is specifically Isle of Armor.
Oh, it is. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I just don't know what it would be. Mhm.
Unless if it's like, Scory Bunny's final evolution, like their Gigamax move or something.
Oh, that would make sense. What was the water one?
The Gigamax Pokemon have a Gigamax move? I can't remember.
Yeah, it's usually just a variation on, like, another, like, fighting one would be max strength or something. It would be G max blank strength, It's just a variation
Right.
on,
Right.
no, yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know, but I'm pumped. And you know Moltres. Everyone knows Moltres.
Yes.
The fire type. It is not a fire type anymore.
What type are they giving it?
Dark flying.
Oh.
Oh, Galarian Articuno is psychic flying, and Galarian Zapdos is fighting flying. Okay, so they're like changing. I like that.
Interesting.
It didn't even register that that the other ones were different types as well. Yeah, that's gonna add 200 Pokemon from Dexit.
And these... It's interesting. I'm looking forward to see what base Pokemon, like normal Pokemon, get added during the Crown Tundra as well.
Mm-hmm.
Because I believe in the original trailer we saw a few fossil Pokemon,
Mm.
which is exciting because some of the fossil Pokemon are like some of my favorites.
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay.
What I really want to see is, you know how the fossil Pokemon work in 8th Gen, right?
Yeah.
Mhm,
Where
makes
like, you have to find 4 different types of fossils, and then you could combine 2 of them.
Yeah.
That's super weird.
However, you cannot combine the 2 that are supposed to belong together.
Yeah.
What?
That makes sense. So I want to see that in the DLC.
Oh, like that you can?
I want to see you actually be able to combine the Pokemon that the 2 halves that are supposed to be together.
Ooh, yeah. Okay, I know Auroras is coming. Volcarona! Yes.
Hey!
Love Volcarona.
Volcarona's pretty cool.
Yeah, but I mean, I've heard that the reason that the fossil Pokemon in Gen 8 and Sword and Shield look so weird is because I heard that this is the case, and then I've heard that that's also fake. That originally when the like British Museum of History or Science or something was putting together all of the fossils that they found, the dinosaur fossils, a lot of them were just put in the wrong place, and like
Yeah, they accidentally combined a few together that weren't supposed to be combined
and the
together.
dinosaurs would look barely similar to what they actually did look like, and they say that that's a reference to that. I mean, I guess it would make sense.
It probably is, since the whole thing's based off of UK.
Right.
That's an interesting way to call back to that.
But I mean, well, it's Pokemon, it's Nintendo.
Well, I think that's enough about Pokemon, because we do have a time limit here.
Nah.
Yeah, that's true.
And we're getting very close to it very quickly.
Lots of cool stuff coming up, though. I'm very curious to see what they do.
Yes.
Yes. But moving on to the podcast that has replaced the Zaya layer. The podcast the topic that has replaced the Zaya layer.
Sorry, Zaire.
I don't know you. Sorry.
Yeah, I guess. Sorry.
Wow.
I guess.
She doesn't speak for me.
Technically, he's the one that canceled out on us, so...
I mean...
But yeah. So D&D.
Indeed.
Dungeons.
And that is it for
and
the
more
podcast.
dungeons.
Okay.
Nice. That's how we end it. D&D. Okay, goodbye.
Yeah. So, D&D. See you all next time.
Roll dice and do a whole bunch of nerd crap. And done. We're done podcast. Good podcast, guys. Woo, high five.
Just do the critical intro. But it's like, we're a bunch of non-voice actors play D&D.
Yeah.
Guys, I got that one.
Nice.
Oh, no. What?
Yeah, you guys have to like the podcast now.
Yes, that's how that works. Okay, I'm gonna roll.
I mean, if it's any consolation, I just rolled a 16, so...
Opposite day, so a nat 1 is actually nat 20 on opposite day, so... Yeah.
I rolled a
Hit the like button.
6.
Hit the like button. But yeah, our group here has been... we started a campaign.
Yeah.
Indeed.
A few weeks ago, and most of us are new to the game and don't quite understand it.
Still working on it. Working on the basics.
We're learning as we go and all that, and I think, Jen, he's DMing the whole thing, and I think he's very much learning as he goes as well.
Yeah.
It's literally like we're all just figuring it out as things
There's
go
been
down.
a lot of things where I think, well, actually, don't you do it this way? And then he comes up with a reason why he hasn't been doing it that way.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the thing about D&D is, like, from what I've learned about it, it's like, yeah, there are set rules and stuff, but depending on the group, like, you can bend and mold them. Like, even the official site will say, like, these are guidelines.
Yeah, but it seems like, I mean, there were some rules in there where it's like, during combat, you get 1 action, 1 bonus action, and 15 feet of movement.
Sure.
30 feet of movement.
Sure.
And it seems like if he was going to remove something that big on purpose, he would have mentioned it at least.
That's a fair point.
Because removing the 30 feet of combat is incredibly game-changing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Changes everything.
I
about the
guess.
game.
But yeah. I am having...
Yeah, most of us are new and we're trying to figure out. What are you guys playing in the campaign?
I'm playing a blind half-elf bard, and she's just kind of there and a little bit wacky, kind of weird. Reasons as to why have yet to be revealed, but
I am...
she basically has... Sorry.
Oh, no, you go.
She basically, instead of like dark vision and stuff, she basically has blind sight where she can visualize anything around her just based on sound and movement and stuff, which is super useful.
Mhm.
So, yeah, she's gonna be useful to the party eventually. She'll have her moment.
One day.
Yeah, she'll have her moment.
I am playing a. I don't even know like how to describe my. I'm playing a tiefling. Tiefling cleric. That is not religious, which is like a huge oxymoron.
It's okay. I don't think anybody in that whole world is religious. So.
Yeah. But I actually the only experience I have with D&D is from Stranger Things. When they were playing it at the very beginning.
Yep.
Gravity Falls, when they released a wizard from Dungeons, and More Dungeons. And Outside Xbox, who have done they're going through a giant campaign. So far they have, 49 sessions, and they're
That's
all
a lot.
just about 2 hours.
That's a lot, yeah.
Yeah, but I was watching, I would watch that for a while, and it was really, really fun. They were having a whole lot of fun, and it just made me, A, want to play Dungeons and Dragons, and B, want to be a tiefling. So, yeah.
I was debating on
Right.
choosing tiefling.
Well, I'm playing as a changeling druid, for the sole fact that changelings can essentially have the ability to change into any humanoid form that they could think of,
Mm-hmm.
where druids have the ability to essentially change into any animal form they could think of.
Smart.
So you could just basically change into anything.
So I essentially will have the, by the time I'm a little more leveled up and stuff, I will have the ability to change into whatever I want.
Nice. You're like Beast Boy.
Kinda.
I am.
Yeah, except not green.
Except
I
I'm
assume.
not green. I'm
Yeah.
more pure white.
I mean, the art you presented does have green hair.
That is true. That is true.
Copier.
And it has like the Kirito cloak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He looks super moody.
Well, backstory,
He's just a moody dude.
I can't
Having
tell you
a
guys
bad
because I don't want
day.
you metagaming in the game, but
Of course.
backstory.
I got you.
That's just gonna be my excuse for everything.
That's fair. Why haven't you done the dishes yet? Backstory.
Backstory.
Nice.
When does the podcast go up?
Backstory.
Backstory.
Why did the podcast start like an hour late?
Backstory.
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 That's good. That works for everything, see?
Yeah.
It's a good excuse.
It does. It does. Backstory. Anyway.
Backstory.
Yeah, we're also playing the game with who is there? Lonely,
Yep.
Kento,
Adrian and Jin.
Adrian, and Jin
Yeah.
is our DM. And it's an interesting. These guys have thought of interesting characters.
Yeah.
I mean,
Very interesting.
Lonely's character is probably going to drive us all insane, let's be honest.
No, I've said multiple times now. My character's gonna kill him.
Kill
I
Lonely?
wouldn't blame
Or kill
him.
Lonely's
It's not a-
character. Sorry.
Probably both. No, but yeah, Lonely's character is someone who doesn't really think before he talks.
Mm-hmm.
Or does anything.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah.
He
Honestly, we were in a, essentially we were in this bar with a fight pit
Yeah.
Mhm.
in our last session, and without hesitation, he jumps in and starts fighting.
Oh,
He
yeah.
almost died twice.
Which is really bad because this is a area where criminals like to hang out.
Mm-hmm. It's in the sewers.
And I honestly thought we were about to get into like some giant knife fight.
Yeah.
I'm surprised we didn't.
Yeah, that would have been kind of fun.
Oh yeah, very much.
Deadly, but fun.
And I my character saved him about 20 times in that last session.
Yeah. Overall, yeah. Oh, I know why there was no, like, why we didn't get into a huge fight. Backstory.
Yes.
That has to
But
be
no,
loud.
thinking back on that session, my character kind of held the whole thing together.
Kind of. You pretty
Yeah.
much saved our lives like 3 times.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because how did we start? We ran into a guard after stealing a book.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And my character had to dock down, only pretty much telling the guard that we stole the book.
Yeah.
In which we went back to what we're using as our home base at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Then we decided that he was going to just go return the book, and we all just followed for some stupid reason.
Yes.
In the middle of the night.
He's like, I guess this is the plan now.
I wasn't even there
yet. Yeah, immediately decided after returning the book that he was going to explore a little bit more, and took Adrian's character with him. Activated the security system, which ended up being a robotic dog. Almost getting himself killed up there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Managing to break up the angry orc that lived in the place we were looking at.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was...
Tried to defeat him by patting him on the head.
Oh yeah, just...
Mm-hmm.
Running up behind him.
In which case,
I
had to change myself so I looked like a guard, walk in, arrest all of them. Which was also strange because the second I walked in, he without hesitation begged to be arrested because he realized he was being stupid.
Yep.
Yeah.
By this time,
Not
I
suspicious
accidentally
at all.
met Ben's character.
Hello.
After getting
Also-
wasted in a bar.
Yeah, I got wasted. I saved you all. Pretty wasted. I mean,
Yeah, I was just the mysterious stranger sipping on a nice tall glass
it's
of
a sad
water.
day when the drunk guy is the one who has to save you guys.
Yes.
Listen, I'm just the one going around slapping people in the face with healing spells, okay? I shouldn't even be doing that. That's not even my job.
Yeah.
It's your boy's job.
And then after that, we went back to home base. I had to go back there as the guard to get more information because they failed at getting the information we needed.
Yeah.
And then I came back, I gave him the information, and then on our way to this bar where the bar fight happened, I stopped at a store to get a few stuff, bought a flask, some healing potions. It's when Kento joined us into the campaign, actually.
Yes.
And I guess I accidentally started something with the store owner there because we were there for a long time.
Yeah, there was some weird banter about healing potions and flasks and
Yes.
Yeah.
We
it got
love
a little bit strange.
pea potions.
I bought myself a copper flask.
Yes.
Yeah, in which we hit up the bar, and Noldy made me a crap ton of money because he kept losing fights.
Oh yeah, that was a lot of fun.
I think that's going to be our gimmick. We'll just bet against
Whenever
Lonely
we
every
need
time.
money, we'll just throw Lonely in the rain and
Underground
get a few
fighting
hundred
lonely.
gold.
The poor guy.
I gave him.
He's not gonna make it through this campaign. I'd be very surprised
Yeah.
if his character makes it through this campaign.
Yeah, no, he's totally going to need a backup.
I gave him my shield.
He's too
He even took
he's
a
too
healing
reckless. He's just
potion.
getting into everything. He's pissing everyone off.
Definitely.
I mean, to be fair, the rest of us are
Yeah.
not in good standing with some of the NPCs we've encountered already. So
No, every one of us is the guard. I think the orc at the blacksmith wants dead.
Well, probably, yeah.
Yeah.
In fact, he thinks all of you have been arrested at this point.
Yeah,
that's
so if he
true.
sees us walking around, he's probably going to report us or
If
something.
he walks into that bar or something that we're screwed.
Yeah.
That's fine. I have charm. I have
I mean-
charisma.
I mean, I'm not because I could look like anyone, but you
It's
guys are
fine.
screwed.
I'll
I mean,
just put the hair in my face and we're good.
I mean, to be fair, according to the story we told the guards, you were supposed to take the blind one home, and that did not
Yeah.
happen.
That's true.
And I tried to do the stupid, oh, wait, this place that we broke into isn't home?
Oh.
And, yeah, I mean,
Might
I'm
be.
innocent. I don't know about you guys. I just, you know.
You lied to me, blind one.
Nope, I didn't do anything. What are you
Don't
talking
you?
about?
Can't you see that he doesn't care?
No, I can't!
can't.
You know, this was our second game.
Yes.
With this campaign, and oddly enough, between the first one and the second one, there was a huge stack of bacon.
I am sad about that. We need more bacon.
I am just now hearing about that, and
The next
I am
time,
also
the
sad.
next time we go back to that mansion, I am gonna ask for bacon.
Well, when we woke up for the second time that day, I was gonna go and get some bacon for breakfast, but then
And you weren't
Jin
gonna
started-
share any bacon?
Jin started describing something else, so I couldn't anyway.
I should have stopped everything. It's like, hold everything. I need bacon.
Bacon.
Kara, my character, I'm pretty sure she has a food addiction at this point. It wasn't planned, but it happened. So I'm gonna just roll with it. She's
Hell
got a
yeah.
food addiction.
I mean, the first time we played, she did fall face first in mashed potatoes.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Fell
goodness.
asleep in them. In fact, she was in heaven. She had a good time. Then she bailed on the group to eat cheesecake. So
I missed out on so much.
listen,
I
you
would
can't
like
argue with
cheesecake.
cheesecake, man.
That's true.
can't
Cheesecake
argue.
is good.
It is. It's the best.
is.
It's great.
Good.
Welcome to the Cheesecake Podcast.
The butlers were not happy, but she was ecstatic.
Oh no.
But cheesecake
Yeah.
and backstory.
You know, last night, my character told our guide essentially to fire one of his butlers because he gave us the wrong location.
It wasn't the wrong location in the end, though.
It turns out it wasn't the wrong location, but I think I'm still gonna try to get him fired
Why?
You do you, fam.
because Victorian is a criminal. Okay,
Yeah, but what would he gain from doing that?
What do
one less person in the house when he eventually tries to steal from Hi-Ho.
What's stopping them
I mean-
from hiring another butler?
He already has stolen from Hi-Ho, but
well?
Seems like this guy's just got infinite wealth. He can just be like, I'm just gonna pull another butler out of the storage
it is
room.
true. I asked.
He's just got a room full of butlers that have
In
yet
the first,
to be
Uh-huh.
used.
the first session, he gave us all like 150 gold pieces or something.
Yes.
250 gold pieces.
Oh yeah.
And so during this one, I'm like, hey, we met a new friend. I know you gave us all a little bit of spending money for weapons and stuff. Do you mind lending him some? And he's like, yeah, why don't you all just take 250 more gold pieces?
Yeah.
And I
just,
was just
here,
like-
everybody have some more.
What? No, thank you, kind stranger, for the gold.
It's like, you know what? Thanks
I'm
a lot.
almost
rich
half
boy.
convinced just to say, screw it, I'm taking over your dad's business.
We're still
Bacon.
trying to figure out what his dad's business is.
It's bacon. It's bacon.
Dude, if it was bacon, that would make my day.
I mean, I think at this point we kind of know what his dad's business is, but
I mean, you know. It's
Powdered.
fine.
I mean,
Bacon.
one of the people at the sketchy bar kind of straight up told me what his dad's business was.
I mean, we found his stash, so, you know.
Yes.
Yeah. I have yet to actually take any of it too.
But,
Ooh.
okay, so,
But
I mean,
what's interesting is I got a different color at the
That-
bar.
that is true, too. That
So
is
I'm
true,
kind of
too.
thinking about
There's-
sewing that down Noli's mouth or whatever, nose or whatever,
seeing what
and
it
seeing
does.
what happens.
Strapping him to a table and just
Eat
it.
We've kind of deemed him as the guinea pig
Absolutely.
because
Oh,
during
yeah.
during the thing we got this questionable drink
Uh-huh.
Hmm.
and everyone got one, and while Adrian's character was kind of casting like detect poison or whatever on
No,
it, we
that
were
was
just sewing
mine.
it down Noli's. Okay, yeah, your character.
Gosh.
We were just shoving it down
Lonely's,
Noli's
yeah.
mouth, like the exact same time. We didn't care if it killed him or not.
Oh, no, yeah.
Which I thought it did for a while. The rest of you just straight up took it.
Yes.
I was too
Ursula.
curious.
He didn't die necessarily, so it's okay.
I mean, we didn't know that. As far as
Yeah.
we know, he turned into goo, went through the floorboards, and is buried in the ground.
Yeah, so well now there's 4 of us buried in the
And
ground.
Victorian
and, yeah.
was not wanting to die.
But
today,
here's the thing. If we got this mysterious drink at a bar from these peeps, like, they're obviously giving it to loads of people. Or at least
Right.
select people.
And who's to say it isn't like a weapon?
Yeah, but why wouldn't they just offer it up if that's the case?
Oof, I just
If it's
Or-
a weapon,
or
because
just-
it's probably
Or just
sounds
sell
like
it.
a very deadly weapon. I mean, I want to put it in glass
If-
bottles
okay,
and throw it at people
honestly, if it was a weapon, what I would have done is I would have spiked like everything on their menu with it, and not tell
Yeah.
them that it was in there.
There you go.
You eat, you die.
Boom.
Well, this is a criminal establishment. You know, they're gonna,
Exactly.
Who
yeah.
spiked everything?
This is my people, though. You don't want to kill my people, because then you'll have to kill me.
But
Oh,
maybe
well.
there's a specific antidote that the people could take to make themselves
I
immune
wouldn't
to
think
it.
so, saying that you instantly turn into goo.
Just sprinkle
But if you
salt
had to-
on
I
your
don't
dead
know, just-
on your
Could be some. Maybe
formless
they just have
body.
some method to
You
neutralize it. Who knows?
Sprinkle salt, and then the goo just starts to shrivel up.
It's,
it
you
just-
know, it's fine.
It's like a slug.
somehow puts you back to normal.
Okay, but we have talked a lot about the campaign, which it's a fun time. I've been really enjoying it. But how has everybody
Yes.
been dealing with the actual playing of the game? Because like for me
Yeah.
personally, I'm just like I'm still getting used to all the roles and all the checks and finding all the stats and all the information and stuff. Everything's everywhere.
Yeah.
And
Definitely.
I mean, the acting part is insanely fun, but I'm still getting
Oh, yeah.
used to
It is.
you know, knowing what all the things mean, like figuring out when
Yeah.
and when not to do a perception check, which I realize DM usually will tell you and stuff, but
Yeah, but
Yeah,
you
it's
know,
essentially up
for-
to the DM.
for other things, like, you know, figuring out, you know, when you're using, say, a spell or attacking something with a weapon, or, you know, just figuring
Right.
out how to calculate that damage and stuff like that. And I'm still
Right.
getting used to all that.
yeah. Well, I think my
It's
biggest
it's
problem,
a lot to take in.
Yeah, my
I
biggest.
know for like a lot of that, like my spell is a a D20 with a modifier of 4.
Mhm.
Okay.
But like for mine, I just you click on the spell, and on D&D Beyond it tells you on the sidebar
Oh yeah,
where you
yeah,
roll
it
in.
does. Yeah, I
Yeah, I'm
think-
still getting used to finding all that info because, like, I'm magnified most of the time, so I'm only seeing, like, maybe 10-20% of my screen at any given moment.
Oh, I got you.
So you know, it's a little bit difficult. Even with, it's like, oh yeah, it's readily available. I have to find where it is at any
I got
given
you.
moment.
Yeah,
So
I think my
it
biggest
it is a bit of
hurdle-
a struggle. So you know,
yeah, my
I'm curious.
biggest.
Go for it.
My biggest hurdle is going to be learning all of the bot commands for rolling die. For rolling
That too.
dice.
I
That-
love that bot though, even though it's
That's-
consistently low.
I am
rolling low.
considering
God,
Just
I can't
rolling
talk.
my own dice.
Yeah, I would love to. Once I
Or
get.
find if I can, because I'm trying to get into dice making business. I mean,
Ooh, nice.
That would be fun. I would
you
totally.
know, and I need a platform essentially to test them.
Listen,
Oh.
if you figure out a way to make like larger print dice,
Oh, that's
my
smart,
guy,
yeah.
you have a customer.
I mean, it's not hard,
It's-
but
you got a
you just have to
customer
make
either way.
larger molds.
You got a customer either way, mate.
I'm looking at my character sheet right now. Where is it? Yeah, I have 555 gold and 2 sessions.
That's a lot of gold, mate.
Yeah.
That seems nuts.
I have I think I have just under
Hacking.
300, which I think is a good amount. So
I have
you
like
know.
250. Let's check.
Just I mean, most of my experience is critical role,
Got you.
which is nuts, and my character is almost heavily based on not.
Right.
From and if I ever die, I'm making one based off Kid Up because I love that character.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, even in theirs, like we have way more gold than they did at this point.
That's kind of crazy to me.
This is nuts.
I am curious to see where this whole campaign is going, though.
Oh yeah.
Um,
It looks and sounds a lot of fun.
Like I'm excited. I'd like to get into like other like campaigns and stuff with different people at some point too. I think that would be really cool.
Oh yeah,
Just be part
definitely
of-
to just
Part of different groups and stuff, and
have a whole bunch
Right.
of characters. Yes.
yeah,
would
I have
love
I have a
that.
couple ideas for characters. I want to make a bunch of
Okay.
others.
Okay.
I have one idea based off of Elias from WWE,
Ooh.
which I think would
Nice.
be
Okay.
amusing.
totally not searching up who that is.
Well, I think we're gonna cut it off there because we're about an hour in.
Okay.
Oh wow. Okay. Awesome.
Dang, time
Totally
flew.
didn't just accidentally stab myself.
Hey, don't hurt yourself.
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah, it's probably not the best idea that I'm throwing around a knife and cut
Yeah,
my
no,
hand.
put
Anyway,
it away.
Roll for crit right now.
okay. 15.
Oh, you just died, man.
On a 15?
On a 15, that's...
I'm pretty sure that's a save. A success.
Listen, fam.
You know what? Take it. Just take. I rolled an 18. Take that.
Boom.
You can have that.
If members are equivalent to podcast topics, then you rolling a 15 killed you. What did I roll? 18. Hey.
We both did 18.
Nice. Yeah, that just automatically means that you die and... you're
No,
dead.
18 wins. Shush.
No, 18 wins, but 15 death. Immediate.
I rolled a 16.
Instant.
I'm going up by 1. I rolled a 17.
Oh no.
What are the odds of that?
Oh no, that's a nat 20. That's a nat 20.
Okay.
Well, you're
Well,
still
I guess
dead.
we're dead then.
No, he's
Oh,
dead.
Okay. Wow.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Hey, at level 14, I could bring people back to life.
Hey.
Ooh, nice.
I mean, we all just got up to level 2, so.
Or
Yeah.
level 9.
Hey.
Yeah.
It's still not
I
bad.
mean, we'll be at 14 or 9 in no time if
Probably.
Yeah. If we level after each session.
if
which
from
is
when we
not
got to
gonna
level
happen.
2. Well, every 2 sessions.
Oh, I got you. I
Yeah,
got
we'll
you.
see.
Because we did one before you. But,
That's
Yeah.
not to say we're gonna level at that same rate every time, though. Like,
Yeah, that's
I mean, I
true.
know the max is 20.
yes.
Yes. But I mean, that doesn't.
But yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't mean that we have to stop there, though.
Anyway, I said like 2 minutes ago we were gonna stop talking now.
Yes.
And we're still talking. Unknown Empire for you.
Yep.
Anyway, thank you all for watching the Unknown Empire weekly podcast. 3rd week in a row, we're doing this. I can't say the same about the recaps because things are happening and I don't think those are ever gonna be weekly. But
We'll see.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say about that is we'll see.
Uh huh. Definitely.
yeah, anyway, I don't know because they made an announcement just a minute ago and I don't know if that's referencing.
I will check that out.
Because it's a private channel that's doing it. So if it's worth mentioning, we will if it's worth if it's worth talking about, we will probably post another video about it. So
Indeed.
anyway, we will see you guys next time. Links in the description below, except for Ben's because I don't think his has been added yet.
I do have YouTube and stuff, but
Yeah, but it hasn't been added yet. So anyway,
okay, I got you.
We should do that.
it's the Unknown Empire. It takes us a few months to do literally anything, including adding a YouTube link to the list in the description.
Nah. That's fine.
Oof. Okay. Well, it's been great. We've
Yeah,
had fun.
a whole lot of fun.
Yes, we will see you all next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Hello.